Good evening. There is no need to pretend that teaching a child how to cook is an easy task unless you're a culinary instructor and does it for a living. It takes patience to teach a kid how to use a knife safely, how to wash fruits and vegetables properly, and how to follow a recipe without taking any shortcuts. A recent Times article suggested 5 reasons parents should teach their children how to cook. But what if parents aren't up to the task, especially with our current obesity epidemic? Should schools teach kids how to cook today? Today I'm going to tell you why cooking classes should be added to the school curriculum. In the end, hopefully schools and people will agree that we need cooking classes in school. The first reason is cooking is an important skill in life. Schools are supposed to impact knowledge to the students so that they can lead successful independent lives when they are out of school. Also, they can step into the world without having to depend on others for the basic survival. So many young people of the millennium era have no idea on how to prepare something that is not packaged in a box with the instructions, like adding water to the place to the microwave to prepare. The cooking skills shouldn't be learned when the kids are already out of school. Recent research published in Journal of the Academic of Nutrition and Dietetics indicates that children engage in tactical experiences such as handling foods, having less food phobia, which is food fear, greater acceptance of eating a variety of foods. Introducing cooking lessons in the school will cover the basics of cooking and will give the student the opportunity to be talented cooks. The second reason is people are likely to eat what they cook and prepare. When students and kids are taught at an early age in school on how to cook, they develop the habit of preparing their own food when they are at home. This is because they tend to take more responsibility for the food they are cooking, which matters to them. Since they have prepared their meals, they will be curious to taste what they have cooked, thus consuming the food. A California Department of Education survey indicated that 87% of the 4th to 8th graders said that they cook and make some of their meals and snacks. Now let's get into the next reason it is important, which is students practicing at home. When taught in schools about the procedures and the different methods for preparing food, the learners are given it a more serious approach, like the ones they give to the other subjects, like math. This will prompt them to shift their skills and to make them home where they will practice further. Regular home practice on the skills learned at school will produce good cooks, which wouldn't be so if they learn how to cook while at home. The next reason to consider cooking classes is reasons 4. Cooking at school can change the student's mindset. Students or kids who are used to perceive food will have a problem with their eating habits. When the school teach you how to cook, the concept of food to them changes, and instead of preserving it as a finished good, the students see each ingredient that is used to prepare a meal. According to Michael Stern, students can see relative quantities and can learn about more and less through the manipulation and measurement of ingredients. As they get used to preparing their own various types of food and eating them, they will shift their focus from processed foods, which they have no guarantee of their preparation, and begin to embrace cooked food. The last reason for considering cooking classes in schools is cooking can promote a healthy lifestyle. It is, in fact, that fast food places are popular with students regardless of the truth, and these takeaway places usually serve unhealthy foods. Just one slice of pizza can contain more than 300 calories, which are unhealthy for the body. When students learn how to cook at schools, they can cook for themselves and determine the type of ingredients to use and whether the ones they are using to cook are organic or not. According to a report by BBC Food Magazine, students of 16 to 24 years spend approximately 63 pounds every week buying food, as compared to the adults who spend approximately 57 pounds. Students will also be able to learn how to maximize the value of nutrients. Students can be given a recipe to prepare their favorite dish, which will help them prepare a healthy diet composed to those ones they buy. The information I gave you today should give you more insight when it comes to cooking in schools. Hopefully you can understand the importance of adding cooking classes to school curriculum. I talked about cooking being an important skill in life. People are likely to eat what they prepare. Students practicing it at home, cooking at school, changing a student's mindset, and cooking promoting a healthy lifestyle. So if you are a parent or a student who may be in a school board meeting, try bringing it up to let them know how important it is for students to learn how to cook at school.